A prediction for a video for tomorrow's Super Bowl matchup, KC versus the 49ers dynasty. It's fucking crazy how a lot of people are hating on the Chiefs and they're doubting Chiefs once again, saying that it's going to be a blowout, 49ers going to win the game. But they forgot the past two games, the 49ers got lucky. They skipped the win against the Packers and Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, KC beat two of the tough teams in the NFL playoffs, which is the Baltimore Ravens, who were the favorite to win the Super Bowl, and the Buffalo Bills at the Buffalo Bills Stadium when it's almost 20 degrees cold over there. And you're all telling me that Chiefs are not going to beat the 49ers when the Chiefs fucking owned them 3-0 already? Let me tell you straight up, though. The 49ers seem like they got the momentum, but at the same time, the Chiefs got the momentum because a lot of people doubted the Chiefs, saying that they're not going back to the Super Bowl. They are talking shit about Mahomes last, saying that he has no receivers, he has all washed-up players, and he needed Tyreek. And then look what happened, though. His defense himself fucking beat the Baltimore Ravens, the best team in the NFL, that destroyed the 49ers on Christmas game. Who remember the fucking Baltimore Ravens were plus 300 underdogs that he whooped the fucking 49ers so badly at Levi Stadium? And of course, 49ers fans can say excuses like, oh, 49ers are not trying. They don't want to show the full potential, this and that. Yeah, right, sure. In the NFL rules, if you want a home court advantage, you have to play hard no matter what, though. And the 49ers, they played the hardest. They just got exposed by the Ravens defense. And the Ravens defense is better because they got all-pro defense like Patrick Queen, Humphrey, and Von Noy. So don't fucking tell me that 49ers defense is better than the Ravens when they came and stopped the rookie Packers team when Aaron Rodgers came back. No, I'm sorry, not Aaron Rodgers, my bad. I meant Aaron Jones came back from injury. They couldn't stop Dobbs and the Lions too. Fucking Gibbs, a rookie scorer with the Lions, torched that team in the first half and second half too. Except the Lions should have won their game, but fucking stupid Dan Campbell gambled himself that he could have took those two extra field goals, which one could have put them up by 20 points and momentum would have been different. Two, he could have took the field goal and tied the game and played good defense on the Niners when this game tied, but no. He blew the opportunity right there, and look what happened. Lions lost the game by 3 points, and they scored a touchdown at the end, and they could have been up by at least 3 points if they took those 2 extra field goals, or the game could have been tied if he took that extra field goal, but no. Campbell wanted to gamble himself. So if you look at the Packers and the Lions were the worst team 2 or 3 years ago, which the record was 1 win, 13 losses. Next season was 9-8, and now this year they're 10-7 because of Dan Campbell. Now you look at the Packers team, they barely made the playoffs. They upset the Dallas Cowboys, and they nearly beat the 49ers team. But the only reason why Packers couldn't beat the Niners because fucking Carlson missed that 40-yard field goal attempt, which they should have been up by 7. They would have been safe, and they'll allow the Niners to score a touchdown. Then Jordan Love would have led to a game-winning field goal. But the Lions, dude, they lost the game because they didn't take those extra points. But against KC, dude, KC's really good at getting to the field goal range. And they got a good kicker. They got one of the best defensive coordinator, which is Spag. They got the best coach, which is Andy Reid. You got the best tight end, which is George Kittle's worst nightmare, Travis Kelce. And then you got the best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, that has that killer mentality like Tom Brady. And then you got Rashee Rice as a rookie that's playing really good in this playoffs year. And then you got Isaiah Pacheco, the most underrated running back, that's been playing pretty good. And then you got all-pro Jeremy McKinnon coming back. And let's not forget the Chiefs defense. L'Jarius Sneed, Justin Hield, Trent McDuffie, Drew Tranquill, Chris Jones, Mike Edwards. Those guys are stepping up defense really, really well. That's the reason why the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl, because they're the first one to shut down Josh Allen in the last minute in the cold weather, and they shut down MVP Lamar Jackson, who's a better quarterback that can throw the ball better than Brock Purdy. If they can shut down those 2 lead quarterbacks, they'll do that to Purdy for sure. Purdy can't handle the pressure. Purdy's good, but you have to remember, though, when you have a lot of weapons like Ayuk, Debo, George Kittle, Juszczyk, of course your stats can be better. But I bet you if you put Mahomes on the Niners, you put Purdy on the Chiefs, Purdy is just going to be a regular quarterback. Patrick Mahomes is going to look like the best quarterback all the time with his accuracy, his throw, and speed and everything. That's what I'm saying. You got to respect Patrick Mahomes because he's like the LeBron James, you know. He didn't have any weapons like the Niners. He didn't have any good receivers consistently. He didn't have all the CBs like the Niners, and he took the team all the way to the Super Bowl, proving the haters wrong again. And it's fucking crazy how people are saying Niners are going to stomp them, they're going to beat them, they're going to whoop them. But they forgot that they got stomped by their own daddy Ravens team by 20 points. Meanwhile, Chiefs, they locked down and they beat the Ravens 7-10 at the Ravens Stadium. And of course, Niners fans can make excuses like, oh, style doesn't make a big difference. It was just one game, oh, Taylor Swift ref. When Niners fans say stuff like that, they already know that Chiefs are going to win. That's why they already make excuse. But y'all cannot say the Niners are better than Chiefs if you lose again, because this is the same Niners team that they lost to Chiefs 3 years ago when they had Jimmy Garoppolo, they had Richard Sherman, Rasheem Roster. Pretty much they have everyone, except the difference that they had a rookie Brandon Ayuk that wasn't the same player. They had no CMC, no Chase Young, and no Brock Purdy, but still, they still have a lot of weapons. They almost have everyone. So like I said, the 49ers and Chiefs can be a shootout, but I predict that someone's going to make a mistake. After the performance between Patrick Mahomes and Brock Purdy, Patrick Mahomes hasn't even do a pick or fumble the ball for a long ass time. I don't think he hasn't even do a pick or have fumbled the ball in this year's playoffs. Purdy, on the other hand, he fucked up many times against the Packers and the Lions. And he got lucky that the Packers missed a field goal. Lions didn't take the extra point. So I'm predicting that Purdy, since he's the last pick in this draft, there's no way it's going to be Mahomes too. I think he's going to fold when the game's on the line, though. Because Mahomes, too, he's playing the best football in his career with KC. And KC's trying to win back-to-back because they know next year, when they got enough cap space, they're going to go after good receivers like T. Higgins and Justin Jefferson. And they have a good chance to win next year's championship also. And Mahomes, he's trying to chase to go Tom Brady. He's trying to be the first player to win back-to-back. And he's trying to win the Super Bowl so he has a chance to three-peat with KC. And all hands on Patrick Mahomes, dude. If they want to win this game, it's the defense number one and the quarterback. But the most important thing is the quarterback has to make the best decision making, which is Mahomes. If Mahomes doesn't get sacked, he throws the ball and receivers can catch assist, and they're going to win the game for sure. I am kind of nervous because, like I said, the Niners are hungry. They got all the superstars, but the Chiefs, let's not forget that Chiefs own the Niners. They have experience where they've been in the finals before. And Mahomes, too, when the game is on the line, when he really wants to win it, dude, he will make sure you have a good game. And Kelsey's trying to win his second ring, too. Oh, I'm sorry, third ring. He won one back in 2020, second against the Eagles. So my prediction is going to be, I think I got KC winning by at least 3 to 7 points. But I wouldn't be shocked if KC blows out the Niners earlier after Niners' poor performance against the Packers and Lions, when KC plays better offense defense to both Lions and Packers. So I'm telling you right now, the Niners, they should be a little bit worried. The fact that they complained that they didn't have good practice at the stadium, they didn't like the turf on the grass, dude. And then you got to be worried about Jake Moody, too, because sometimes the kicks could be off. And then the Niners defensive coordinator is garbage because they couldn't even figure out how to stop the Packers offense and the Lions offense, and they just couldn't do nothing about it. And I'm pretty sure Andy Reid, Coach Spag, the coaches, they're going to figure out what to do against Brock Purdy. But Mahomes, dude, he's all locked in. He's already, like I said, Mahomes said before, he likes it when the Chiefs are underdog because that's how they play better. So like I told you, the Chiefs, dude, they're not going to go down without a fight. And I'm predicting that the Chiefs will win. But I feel like it's going to be a battle between these two in the first half. In the second half, someone's going to collapse. But I believe Mahomes and Chiefs, they will crush this Niners dynasty team for good. That's all I got to say. But one more thing, though. The 49ers' weakness, too, is that if you play good defense and you pressure Brock Purdy, he's going to collapse. And Casey's D-line, old linemen, their defense is way much better than the Lions and the Packers game because they know how to shut down, they know how to grab, you know. And that's the reason why they're in the Super Bowl, because they shut down 3 CBs in this game. Oh, I'm sorry, running backs, which the Dolphins game, the most number one offense team in the league, they shut down Rasheem Mostert and Tyreek Hill. Bills game, they shut down James Cook, who was a top 5 too. And then the Ravens game, they shut down Zay Flowers, MVP Lamar Jackson, and Gus Edwards. So don't be surprised if Christian McCaffrey gets locked up. Don't be shocked if Debo or Brandon Ayuk can't get a catch from Brock Purdy. Don't be shocked if the fucking Chiefs make Purdy uncomfortable. I'm telling you. Something's telling me that the Chiefs, they're going to shock the world once again.